languages, they do not require a type declaration, okay, before a variable is created. Usage. Obviously, when I use them, I can see in the shell script what kind of type it is, whether it is a shell, whether it is integer, whether it is character, character type variable. Okay, so the value of the variable is accessed by preceding the variable name with a dollar sign. I have already told you, suppose if I have a is equals to 20, okay, and I have to print a value, then I'll do echo dollar $a and my value will be printed. Okay. So the shell defines several variables. It's used for configuration and information like available printers, search parts, and environment variables. Okay, so the shell also defines several variables, okay, which is used in day-to-day life by the shell itself. Okay, like available printer, search parts, and so on. These are called environment variables. Okay, so all environment variables are in
Sonali, your voice is breaking up again.
show you right.
Sonali, your voice is breaking again.
Okay, wait for a minute, 1 or 2 minutes. I'm going to set my Wi-Fi. Okay, just wait
Okay,
for
okay.
1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Hi, am I audible, guys, now?
Yes, Sonali.
Okay. Okay, so I was telling you about env command. Okay, env command contains all the variables which are used day to day by the system itself. Okay, so env command can be just written env and press enter, and you will get all those commands. Okay, it is just like set command, but set contain multiple variables, but env contains only some useful commands actually. Okay, guys. So as you can see now,
Sonali,
I
your
just
screen
type
is
env command.
your
Yes, what
screen is
happened?
your screen is not visible, Sonali.
Okay, okay. Making it visible. I shared my screen.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay. So as you can see, guys, env pipe more I do. So one by one, all those variable values I can see. Okay. So all these variable values we can check them. Okay. So these are env command. Okay, you can see the path. Okay, shell, display, user, genome terminal services, all these values have been displayed. Okay, so now what happens is, what is path? Here you can see the path. Okay, so whatever suppose happens is that somebody installs something in my system. Okay, suppose I install FTP, I install printer, I install a mouse, I install anything. Okay, so it needs a path to store its files, okay? To store its file, it needs a path, okay? So it takes the path from this variable only, okay? From this particular variable only, it will take the path, okay? For any of these, user local S bin, user local bin, user S bin, user bin, whichever is suited for it and whichever is written in its scripts, okay? That where to be get installed inside the system. In that particular, it will be installed, okay? Okay, so what we do is now, suppose if I do a is equals to 100, okay, I have put a is equals to 100. Now what happens is that situations come that when I do, I open a subsequent bash, means bash inside a bash. Okay, so I do inside this bash I open. Okay, now here I open this $2 a. Okay, so this is not visible here. Okay, obviously this is not won't be because I have opened another bash inside another one bash. I have inside another bash, so I can open as many bash I want. Okay, according to my need. Okay, but here obviously it is not showing me. So what I do is I do exit from this bash. Two bash I had opened, so I'm doing do two exits. Okay, so now when I do echo dollar $a, it is visible because this variable is defined in this particular bash only. So the scope is still here only. But sometimes what we want is that I want that it is should be visible in all the subsequent bashes I want. Okay, so it should be visible everywhere. For that, what should we do? Okay, that it should be visible. For that purpose, what should be done? Okay, so what we do is export A. Okay, so when we export this variable, okay, this particular variable, this will be available everywhere in all the subsequent bashes. Okay, so I do bash. Okay, here you can see if I do echo dollar $a, it is visible me. If I do bash another, if I do another bash, okay, so this is the beneficial thing about exporting a variable. Okay, either you do three exits or you do three times control D. Okay, so firstly, something more about echo. Okay, so what do you mean by echo command? Okay, okay, I want to print it like this. I have printed it. Suppose I want that I like sitting for hours should be printed in one line. Okay, I like eating should be printed in another line. I like playing should be printed in another line. Okay, so new line should be there. So what we do is I put backslash n. This is a character for new line. Okay, this is a character for new line. This is a new line character. Okay, just a second. I'm showing you guys. So you can see that I like sitting for hours, I like eating, I like playing. All I have set in one line, and I have given new line character. Okay, so this is backslash n. Okay, which stands for new line character. Okay, that I like sitting for hours. After that, you have to give a new line. I like eating. After that, you have to give a new line. I like playing. After that, you have to give a new line. Okay, so now what does Aries does? Okay, if I does not use this any, okay, this won't work. Okay, because it will consider it as a same thing that I have written something and I have to print it. Okay, it does not consider it as a escape character. Okay, so in order to make it an escape character, I use this enable command. Okay, NE stands for enabling. Okay, So here you can see when I used this enable command, I am able to print it. Okay. So here, line by line, I am able to print. Suppose if I use \t, T stands for tab character. So the things are printed using some tab spaces. Understood, guys? All of you, please do it. I'm waiting for 1 minute. I'll move ahead then. Okay, I'm moving ahead now. Okay, so the things can be printed like this also. Suppose I write is equals to number, a very big number. Okay, if I do echo $a, I'm printing it. But if I want the count of it, so I'll put a hash inside it. So it is 30 characters long. Okay. So if I put a hash inside it, okay, my work will be done. Echo dollar shell tells us the current shell. Okay. Echo dollar shell is used to tell us the current shell. Right now we are in bin bash, or echo dollar zero would do the same to us.
Sonali, one thing I wanted to ask, for example, if you are working in a bash or and I'm working in SH or KSH, so there are different commands to interact, no?
Yes, yes, there are different commands to interact. But
Yeah,
if you
I
get
create.
one bash, if you are getting one bash, okay, so that's enough.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
because most of the, yes, yes, please.
Actually, I created a user, and by default, it get got created in SH. So no commands were working there. So I got confused there.
Okay, so you need to set up the default shell to bash in that case. Okay, I'll be teaching you when I'll be teaching you user add and all those commands. Then I'll be teaching you how to set the default shell to bash.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, next is let command. Okay, so what do you mean by let command? Okay, so suppose I do a is equals to 10. B is equals to 20. Okay, so I do let C is equals to A plus B. Equal dollar C. Okay, so you can see it is so much easy for us to do rather than writing that EXPR, big sentences, and uh, uh, means sorry, that the syntax are so typical of EXPR and BC. Okay, so what we do is C let command also does the same. Here you can see I wrote it like this, and my value has been printed. Okay, if I write let C plus plus. Okay, now if I do echo dollar $C, it is printing it. Okay, let's C plus plus again. Is it clear to all of you? Please do it ASAP. So there are three commands for mathematical operations. We have BC, we have EXPR, and we have let command. Okay, EXPR we have seen the practical. BC we have seen. Sorry, let we have seen the practical. Okay, BC we will also see the practical soon. Okay, completed. Then we'll move ahead. Done, all of you? Okay. Now moving ahead. Next is T command and alias command. Okay, so firstly alias command. Okay, so alias command is that suppose instead of writing very big commands, I just give a short form to the command. Okay, and I use that whenever I need it. Okay, but these are temporary. Okay, we have not set it. Okay, in my bash rc profile or in my any profile file. Okay, so these are just till my work is being done, and when I shut down the system, they will vanish. Okay, suppose I write alias s is equals to, okay, in single quote, okay, ls hyphen l 5 grep November file, suppose. So whenever I just write s, my work will be done. All the November files have been fetched. You can see. Is it clear to all of you guys? What does this alias do? Alias is just a shortcut we make. from first, rather than typing very big commands, we just write a shortcut to it. Okay, so we write just s is equal to this one. So whenever I type s, so this is the result of it. Okay. Alias hyphen p displays all the aliases which have been set. Okay, so you can see all the aliases which have been set. It is showing us. So this is already saying that alias hyphen p. Setting an alias in this way only works for the life of a shell session, as I have already told you. Okay, next is T command. So what do you mean by T command? Okay, so T command reads the standard input and writes it to both the standard output and one or more files. Okay, so T command reads the standard input, okay, and it writes it to both the standard output and one or more files. Okay, so what does this mean? Suppose this is my command. Okay, so what is the meaning of it? Firstly, okay, ls, okay, t log file. Okay, so it will transfer the output of ls to log file. Okay, sorry. So it will transfer the output of ls to log file, and on the other hand it will sort it also and print it also. So two works are done at a time. You can see two things are going at one go, that it is printing also the sorted output, and it is sending the output to the log file also. Okay, so I write it like this: ls pipe t log file pipe sort. So you can see the sorted output has sent it, has been printed, whereas my log file has also been created right now. Okay, so when I see cat log file, all my data is there. Okay, so first what does it do is it is helpful for doing multiple things at one go. Firstly, ls output will be sent to log file, okay, or any other file name you want to give. Okay, then ls on other hand will be sorted and displayed on the screen. Okay, like in this ls
Sonali,
pipe t log file. Yes,
Sonali, one question like in the command ls pipe t log file pipe sort. So in the log file, ls is going, right?
yes.
And the sort after pipe. Does that mean that sorted data is going into the log file or sorted data is being displayed on the output
No, no.
screen?
Sorted data is displayed on the screen because sort is afterwards, na? So
Okay,
sorted data
got
is displayed on the screen. Okay, ls. You just remember this, that the first command is ls. So first copy is send it to log file, and another copy of ls is sent to sort.
okay.
Okay. Okay. So next is ls pipe t log file and new log file and sort. Okay. So what does this mean? Okay. So this means that ls. Okay. Log file ls copy has been sent to two files, one log file also and another new log file also. So two files it is sending the copy. Okay, and then third copy is sent to sort and it is printing the output. Okay, The third is ls pipe t file 1 file 2. Okay, so first the two files the data is being sent, and dev tty means the terminal also the data is being printed. Okay, then the last is that sort. Okay, uh, I I want the sorted output to be sent to file 3. Okay, so three to four functions are being done here. Please understand it properly. Firstly, it is sending the ls output to file 1. Okay, another to file 2. Okay, two copies are there of file 1 and file 2. Third, it is displaying it on the screen. Okay, this is a terminal number. Okay, and the last, it is sorting and sending it to the file 3. Understood?
Can you please use this command and show?
Yes, I'll show you. Okay, next last is that cat file 1 file 2. Okay, I am displaying the file 1 and file 2. Okay, one by one. T hyphen A file 3. All of this will be sent to file 3. Okay, all of this data will be sent to file 3. Okay, and one by one, pipe more it is written. So one by one, we are able to see it. Okay, so let's see. Firstly, let me see my terminal number. It is Dave PTS0. Okay, so I do ls pipe T file 1, file 2. Okay, and Dave PTS0. Okay, firstly understand this. Okay, so you can see on the screen also it has been displayed, and my data file has also been created, file 1 and file 2 at 7:42. Okay, so this much is understood. Then pipe sort and everything goes on to file 3. Okay, so now you can see file 3 would also have been created at 7:43. File 3 has also been created. Is it clear to all of you?
No,
Is the
Sonali, you
point
went.
clear to all of you?
No, no. Can you please repeat the second last command? Not this one.
This one.
Yeah, this one, please.
So what is the problem in this? It's a simple command here. ls first output has been sent to file 1, second output has been sent to file 3, file 2, and the third output has been sent to Dave PTS0, my terminal. So it is being displayed on the screen, and
So,
I can show you that the files have also been created, file 1 and file 2.
what is that slash dev? That is, I am unable to understand that one. After slash dev, uh, slash pts slash zero.
This was my terminal number, na? This is only I have written here so that it is
Okay,
displayed on the screen.
okay, got it.
Understood? This is my
Yeah,
terminal number.
okay.
Okay, then next is this was understood by you, dear?
Yes, after displaying it on the screen, it is sorting it and sending it to file 3.
Yes. Understood?
Yeah.
Next is cat file 1, file 2, and t hyphen a file 3. Okay, so I do like that only. Cat file 1, file 2. Okay, to display it, pipe t hyphen a file 3, file more. So you can see all my data has been sent here of file 1 and file 2 both. Okay, you can see ls hyphen ltr when I do. File 3 has been created right now. Okay, you guys, you can do is that do it with short data. Okay, write some data, short data inside it. Okay, but your ls would also would have been giving short amount of data only, because you might be having small files only, some files only. But mine is having large amount of files, so the data is getting populated. Okay.
So now, What is this A flag T minus A?
T minus A means all the output of file 1 and file 2 will be sent to file 3.
Okay, okay, both the
Okay,
files.
so firstly the data out, yes, yes,
Okay, okay,
understood.
yeah.
Okay, so alias is also done. I have sent this document, I suppose. Okay, so what do you mean by control instructions in shell? Okay, so there are multiple control instructions in shell. Okay, which control our execution. So we have sequence control instruction, we have selection and decision control instruction, we have repetition and loop control instruction, and we have case control instruction. Okay, all of these we have. Okay, sequence control instruction, selection and decision control instruction, repetition and loop, case control instruction. Okay, so it is essential to have control over the order of execution of commands. So the bash offers four decision making instructions. Okay, so the bash offers four decision making instructions: if then fi statement, if then else fi statement, if then else fi statement, elif else fi. Okay, so one by one we will, I'll explain you guys and um, show you the practicals of it. Okay. So we are playing with numbers right now. Okay, so this is just an example. Okay, so how to write. Then as we grow in, I'll teach you each and everything about why the syntax is like this and each and everything. So h is equals to 99, I write. Okay, now if condition I put, if dollar $h is greater than 50, then echo. Something like this I want to print, suppose. Okay. So you can see since h was 99, okay, so it has printed me the value that yes. So what does this mean firstly? Okay, so I gave the value h is equals to 99. Okay, now if the condition it is saying if dollar $h means 99 is greater than 50, yes, 99 is greater than 50, then echo h is greater than 50. Okay, so yes, this condition is true that h is greater than 50. Okay, so it has printed me yes that h is greater than 50. If the condition would not be true, it would have printed me h has small value. Okay, so this is the syntax, a small syntax, okay, of if then else. That if condition, this is my syntax. Okay, if condition, here we write the condition, then okay, the action I want to do, else the action I want to do, and if is closed by fi. Okay, so here this is for numeric, I have used. Okay, for each and everything there are different syntaxes. Okay, So this is a short example of a number. Okay, if I want, I can do is that I can remove this so that it is easy for you to understand. Okay, just this first command. Okay, I do it once more. So it is saying yes, h is greater than 50. Okay, yes, obviously because h is greater than 50. Here I do is read h. Okay, so here I'll be giving the value of h. Suppose I give 8, so nothing will be printed because the value should be greater than 50. Understood? The value is greater than 50, then it is printing it. Okay, now I put the else condition. Now let's see. Suppose I give 2, so h is less. Okay, is it clear to all of you the syntax? Any problem, guys? This syntax and all I'll teach later when I will be getting on to operators. Then I'll be teaching you this greater than symbol. Right now, just you understand that this is greater than symbol. Okay, more I will teach you as we grow ahead. Is this syntax clear to all of you?
Yes, yes, it's clear to me.
Clear.
Okay, okay. So here is also a simple example. Okay, so here what it is doing is, here it is taking two files. Okay, echo source file and target file. Okay, read. So it is asking the user to give two file names. Okay, one will be stored inside the source variable and another will be stored inside this target variable. Okay, if copy is done successfully, then you have to echo file copied successfully. Okay, if copy is done properly. If copy is not done, okay, then else fail to copy the file. Okay, so let's do this program as well.
So Sonali, here we will be reading source and target together, na?
Yes, yes, yes. You can do it like that also, that multiple values can be read at one time.
Okay.
Please copy it with me, all of you. Copy it ASAP. Then we will move ahead. copied all of you? Okay, I'm saving it and coming out. Okay, so some source and target file. I write file 1 and file 2 which we created earlier, but here it's not there, sorry. So I need to see firstly. Okay, so source file. Okay, suppose I have this month.txt. Okay, so I want to copy this. So I write the source file month.txt into my new file. Okay, so nm.txt. Okay, I write it. So it is saying some errors has occurred. Oh, target spelling is wrong. So it is saying file copied successfully. So let's check whether my file has been created or not. So you can see nm.txt has been created. Okay, and I want to see that whether the data has been copied or not. So you can see my data of month.txt has also been copied. Is it clear to all of you? Yes, Viraj, Sridhar,
Yes, Sonali.
Srinath.
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Okay. Ganesh Ram, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Naveen, Bindu, are you getting whatever I'm teaching?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now I add another thing, else condition, else echo file not copied. Okay, and I write fi. Okay, so which is showing me that file copied successfully. Okay, guys, copy it. Okay, I'll be sending the document to you guys. Okay, try it at home and send me. Everybody should send me that everybody has executed it or not. Okay, I want a photo from each one of you. Okay, please don't miss it, otherwise you will not get, because I am running fast now, because as we are lagging behind. Okay, so I want to be explaining again and again the things. Okay, so please, whatever I'm teaching you guys that today, please revise it that day only. Okay, suppose I'm teaching you that some particular thing, some important things, please revise it on that particular day only. Okay, and if you find any errors, any problems, contact me, send me on WhatsApp, or ask me in another class. Okay, but please don't ignore it. Okay, that I'll be learning later, I'll be doing later. You will not get anything then. Is it clear to all of you? Because shell scripting, I have started, the conditions I have started. Okay, so more and more shell scripting part will occur. Okay, if you miss it, you will not be able to write it. Then you will have problem that I'm not able to write it. I'm not have. Okay, so please don't do that type of work. Whatever I'm teaching, learn it day by day. Okay, guys? If you
Yes,
guys
Sonali.
want any, okay, dear. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, bye bye.
Thank you, Sonali.
Okay, bye.